Hey guys, JVD back with you once again. This is Card Sharks game number 3. We have our returning champion Aubrey, who has already amassed, if I believe correctly, $2,400 in cash. He still hasn't gotten quite good on the cards, money cards yet. He's been let down a few times. And I did say this would be a game, a redemption game for Mikey, because Mikey was in the first round. First game messed up. Are you guys ready to start?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, Aubrey, the first question goes to you. It's 100 married men were asked, is it the man's role in a marriage to make all the really big decisions? How many of the 100 married men said, yeah, it's the men's role to make the very big decisions?
Oh boy. Let's say about 30 of them.
30 of them?
Yeah.
Okay, Mikey.
I'd probably say it's a little bit higher.
A little bit higher than that. Okay, if it's higher, you're going to play first. If it's not, Aubrey gets first dibs. The actual number? 52. Wow. And Mikey, your card's a 6.
Change that 6.
Change the 6. The 6 now becomes... ooh, a 9.
Oh, son of a... And I'll go lower.
Lower than the 9, is it? Yep, it's a 5. You're playing with a 5 here, Mikey. Higher than the 5. Is it higher than the 5? Yep, it's a 10.
How low can you go?
You want to go lower?
Yeah.
He says it's lower than the 10. No. Queen nails you there. And Aubrey, you got a king as your base card.
Lower.
Lower than the king. 7.
Free.
Freeze there on the 7. You need 3 cards to win. And Mikey, we asked 100 married men of 50 years, have you ever only kissed your wife? The only time you kissed your wife, has it ever been in a romantic way? How many of the 100 married men of 50 years said yes, the only time when they've kissed their wife, it was in a romantic way?
The rest of these questions must be really horny or don't have a love life, so they have to masturbate, I guess.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
37 out of 100. Aubrey, higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher. The actual number of the married men is? It's 16.
What?
It's not higher. It is lower.
Sorry, JVD, for my little comment, but I didn't know what to say.
Oh, no, that I don't blame you. That was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Mike, you're still playing off a 9 here.
Could I possibly change that 9?
Yes, you won the question. You can change the base.
Yeah, change it.
He wants to change the 9. The 9 becomes a queen. There you go.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. 7. Freeze on the 7, not giving Aubrey a chance to play his. Oh, God.
Oh, thank you, David.
Next question goes to Aubrey. The computer is thinking of a number between 0 and 100. What is it?
25.
25. Is the number higher or lower, Mikey?
What did he say?
25.
Higher.
He thinks the number is higher than 25. The actual number the computer has is 36. Yes, it's a little bit higher. Mikey, you got a 7 there you're dealing with. Change the 7. The 7 now becomes a 9.
Lower.
Lower than the 9. No, it's a 10. Aubrey, you gotta play off. Aubrey, you gotta play off the 7.
Higher.
Higher than the 7. Jack. Lower than the Jack. No! An ace bitch in the butt there. Oh.
Yeah, these cards are pissy tonight.
Ace bitch in the butt. By the way, this is sudden death. One of you guys has to win on this play of the cards. Mikey, the question's yours, and we asked 100 plumbers. Do you own a Rolls Royce? How many of these 100 plumbers said yes, they own a Rolls Royce?
I don't want to look stupid on camera by asking this question, but are you talking about like the car?
Yes.
Well, probably in this economy, they probably couldn't afford Rolls Royce, so I'd probably have to say 26 of them.
26 out of 100 plumbers own a Rolls Royce. Aubrey, do you think that's higher or lower? Lower?
Yes.
Okay. Actual number of plumbers that own one? Only 2. Only 2. Here's how it will break down. You both need 3 cards, Aubrey. You can change your 7 and play it. 1 goof. Mikey takes the first game. Or you can pass it to him. He needs to flip 3 as well. But he's got a 9 he's playing off of.
Good luck, Mikey.
Giving it to Mikey, and you cannot change it, Mikey. Good luck.
Lower.
Lower than the 9. 4. Higher than a 4. King for the first game of the match. No, it's an ace. Man, that is an ace.
Whatever you have down is out of service.
Alright, Aubrey, you got the first question of the game here. Of the second game. Mikey, you need this game to continue. We asked 100 mothers of 10 or more children. Did you discover the hot water was all used up before taking a bath or shower? How many of these 100 mothers of 10 or more said yes, they have discovered that the hot water was all used up before a bath or shower?
I'm going to go with
50, 50?
Alright.
He says half of them. Mikey, higher or lower?
Higher.
He says it's higher. Actual number of mothers of 10 or more is not higher, it's lower. 26 of them.
Oh.
Aubrey, you got a 10 you're playing off of.
I'm going to change that card.
Change the card, I will definitely do that for you. The 10 now becomes a queen. What a good change. Lower than the queen. 9. You said freeze? He did say,
Hands up in the air.
he does say freeze, and we will let him freeze. Mikey, you got the next question. We asked 180-year-old men, would you like to travel back to the past and over the future? How many 80-year-old men said yes, they'd like to travel back to the past versus going to the future?
Can I get a DeLorean?
I think I can make one of those get arranged. I don't know.
I have to probably say, a lot of these old-timers probably want to. I have to say like 65.
65 out of 100 80-year-old men would like to travel back to the past instead of going to the future. Aubrey, is that going to be higher or lower?
Lower.
He says lower. The actual number of 80-year-old men who want to travel back to the past is 29. It is lower. Hey, Aubrey, you got a 9. You do want to change it? You will, and the card becomes an ace. Lower than the ace. Queen. Lower again, he says. 7. You got a 7.
Freeze.
Freeze, needing one more card, Aubrey does. Aubrey, we've asked 100 people that said they voted for a fan. Oh, shit. We asked 100 people. Sorry. If there was a law for everybody living in the U.S. to read and write English, would you go for it? How many people of the 100 said they'd vote for a law that everybody living in the U.S. must learn to read and write English?
Let's say 65.
Say it again?
55.
50,
55.
55, the speed limit. Mike, is that higher or lower than 55?
What's the question?
He said 55. The question is, if there was a law requiring everybody in the U.S. to read and write English, would you go for it? How many said yes?
I have to probably say lower.
Lower than 55. The actual number of Americans that said that law should be passed is 78. It is not lower, it is higher. Aubrey, you have a 7. You can change it if you wish.
I do want to change it.
You do want to change it. That's 7. Now becomes a 10.
Lower.
Lower for the championship. Yes, it's an 8. Oh man, Mikey, I gotta tell you, this time the game went very fair. We didn't have a technical difficulty, but hey, you will definitely be back. You will be back on another show. Okay, Mikey?
Okie dokie, I had fun. Thanks, guys.
No problem. That $200 more, Aubrey, gives you a grand total so far of $2,600. Now we need to get you more. This right here is where you've had some pretty bad luck, the money cards. $200 on the bottom line. I give you 3 cards. You bet your way across as you wish. Go to the next row, $400. You bet your way across those cards right there. Remember, the minimum bet is $50 until you reach the top card, the big bet, where you got to bet at least half the cash, okay?
Yeah.
You're starting out with a base card of an 8.
Change it.
With which one?
Number 3.
Number 3. You can change one base card per line, or one card per line if he wants. Number 3. The 8 now becomes a king. How much?
All 200 lower.
All $200 lower than the king. It's a queen.
All 400 lower.
All 400 lower than the king. I don't know what just happened, but apparently I didn't even hit any button that said the next card after that was a bonus shot. I don't know.
Okay.
Same bet, 400 lower?
Yes.
Okay, same bet, all of it lower than the queen. It's a 7. $800.
All these 200 that is high.
200 says the card is higher than the 7. What is it? It's an 8. I'll give you the extra $400, giving you $1,400, and you're playing off of an 8.
I think that was number 1.
Number 1. That 8 now becomes a 5.
Okay, all of it is going to be higher.
$1,400 gamble. Higher than a 5. It's a 10. 28.
I'll be 1,200 and 20 lower.
1,200 lower, you said?
Yes.
Oh, come on, be lower, baby. 1,200 lower than the 10. It's a 7.
that is higher.
1,000 you said?
Yes, 1,000.
$1,000. Is the card higher than a 7? No. It's a 5. You're at the big bet. You got $3,000. You got to bet 1,500.
I'm going to do all of it higher.
All of it. $3,000. Aubrey, have you ever bet $3,000 in your life before?
No.
He's never bet $3,000 in his life. That card right there, the red one right there that I'm looking at, has to be higher than a 5. It's either $6,000 or nothing at all. Is the card higher than a 5? It is the 7. $7 right there, giving you $6,000. A $40,000 jackpot on the line, because the computer did mess up the last time we played the bonus round. And the money cards, believe it or not. But altogether, Aubrey, your winning so far is $6,000. No, my fault. I made a mistake. $8,800. $600. I'm sorry. $8,600. If I believe correctly, right? Yes. And now you're playing for $40,000, and you have 2 shots to win the money. You need to know where that dollar sign is. Where's your first pick? 4. I want you to see you win $40,000. Is it behind number 4? No. One more shot, Aubrey. Mambo number 5. If the dollar sign's behind here, $40,000 gets added to your already $8,600. Please let it be behind number 5. No. It was behind number 1. It was behind number 1. But you know what, Aubrey? You made a great play at the money cards this time around. You're still the champion. You have won, let's see, 3 games? No, 4 games. I'm sorry. 4 games. And if you win the next game, I'm going to add $5,000 to your total, bringing you to the grand total so far of $8,600. So, Aubrey, congratulations, and like I said, one more game. If you win it, it's $5,000 more to your total. That'll do it from everyone here, guys. That was a great show of Card Sharks. We hope you guys will join us, and may all your cards be live ones. Have a good night, guys.